So Bitcoin and the crypto market has seen a sea of red recently, and I want to quickly go into why that is, discuss with you why that is, and what we are going to see in the next couple of days and weeks to follow. So if you enjoyed these very quick updates, then smash up the like button right now, subscribe to the channel and tick the little bell to always get notified whenever I upload a new video. So very quickly here, the main discussion is whether there's going to be a government shutdown at Saturday or not, right? That is the one reason where the Democrats want to put in a certain budget, and the new government is voting and talking against that. And one thing though is clear, and this is why I'm not worried, and that is that the debt ceiling needs to be raised and that there needs to be new money printed. And since new money means global liquidity going up, especially out of the US, and there are trillions necessary, I think that the money printing will just continue, and therefore global liquidity goes up, and therefore Bitcoin in the long run will go up as well. But in the short term, that is obviously a lot of FUD, as either many people don't understand what's happening, they're fearful of a government shutdown, and also there is change coming, obviously. And as we all know, markets don't like change and they like certainty. So until that is resolved, there is uncertainty in the market, right? And therefore there is a sea of red in the market. The second thing why, especially in crypto, there was a sea of red is this statement here from Jerome Powell. Listen to that.
Assets that have been buoyant. Do you see any value or benefit in the U.S. government building a reserve of Bitcoin?
We're not allowed to own Bitcoin. The Federal Reserve Act says what we can own, and we're not looking for a law change. That's the kind of thing for Congress to consider, but we are not looking for a law change at the Fed.
As you have heard, this sounds like that Jerome Powell is basically saying there's nothing like a strategic reserve coming for the Fed, right? That the Fed will not own any Bitcoin. So that doesn't mean that the government cannot decide on a strategic reserve. As he also said, the Congress is it has to decide whether this is going to happen or not. So we will see, but everything that is a little bit negative right now will already cause dips in single or two-digit red, right? So we need to expect that whenever someone is saying that, whenever someone is predicting something like that. Also, the Fed did cut rates of 25 basis points as it was expected, as we already said in Crypto Morning Coffee. And as markets expect something, it doesn't really move the needle to the upside nor to the downsides. But Jerome Powell later on said that they are going to cut less in the next year, and that obviously makes the market go a little bit more bearish or a little less enthusiastic into the next year. But we know that things can happen, things can shift quickly, so we will have to wait and see for the next predictions on the FOMC watch tool to really see what the actual chances are for the next cut on the next FOMC meetings. And then finally, let's talk quickly about the targets. Let's talk about what we're seeing right now. So what we're seeing at the moment is something like a rising channel where you have touch points, and right now we're just bouncing on the bottom. We see this bounce, we are waking up here in Brazil and it is already green, right? So I think for now, as we are holding a trend line, there's nothing to worry about. The indicators that we're looking at are pointing to a long-term bullish development. The Pi cycle indicator hasn't crossed, the MVRVZ score is not high, the TSI didn't reach its upper resistance yet, and so on. The RSI is not overbought as hell, and so on. So we're looking at a lot of indicators. This is just a small correction. It can, if we lose this bottom line for whatever reason, turn into a bigger correction. And also keep in mind that we are very close to Christmas, so usually that's tax harvesting season, and that is where sometimes people move out of crypto and their investments to fill certain tax-free ranges that people have. For example, in Germany you can have until 1,000 euros capital gains, basically free profits in stocks, and there is another value also for the crypto side. So that is basically my thoughts here for that very quick video today. I wish you all a very great time heading into this Christmas time with your family and friends. Don't fight about Bitcoin. Talk about Bitcoin, and after Christmas we will have new Bitcoin and crypto enthusiasts, as you're looking at massive gains out of Bitcoin this year. So mostly these talks will be positive. And yeah, enjoy your days wherever you are on the world. Have yourselves a great morning, evening, day, night, or afternoon. And I catch you in the next video. Bye.